on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he falls on top of his own rumble, and the offense will retain possession.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. This offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
180 race car. 180 race car. Hey, kill it, kill it.
He wants to change this route.
86.
He'll run it again. And they swarm him under. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive line, and the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Motion from the back. Quarterback keeps it. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him. Hard, this defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A handoff for Watson. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Now they're going to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. It'll be third and long. To the air, it's Barnett. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
The Knights are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Got a man. It's Thomas. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Chambers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Another incompletion on third down.
That's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden, their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still fourth down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gets the back moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. On the move, it's Clark. Finding some room. Continues to fight for yards. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Off play action on first down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They got him down quickly after the pick.
Defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
South Carolina ready to go on on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking for room. It's McAllister. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Farmer. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Will take over. First and 10.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Keeps it on first down. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Farmer. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chain. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this defense taking one back to the house? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Barnett. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in with one hand. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Can we just talk about how ridiculous of a catch that was? That was unbelievable. The receiver just sticks his paw out, snags the ball. That is incredible hand strength.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. On the move. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Wade. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Bringing the heat. Being chased. It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking to throw on 3rd. Finds the tight end. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Knights!
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point is good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bennett. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Here we go.
And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes just laying the wood to those dudes so far today. We haven't even hit the half in this top 5 matchup, and we're approaching Blowout City, a testament to just how good this group is. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They keep it on the ground to open the third. There he goes! And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
This defense has them them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 35. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling.
674, take off. 674, take off.
Takes the handoff. It's McAllister. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistent.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Clark. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, hits the afterburners. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
Pulls it in. It's Wade. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Rush is on him. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He might want another play. Looking for space, it's Clark. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Clark. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Gonna run it. It's McAllister. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself.
There's a crease at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. Once he got some room, it was over.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Carr unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Farmer. He's loose. He is in. Touchdown, Knights.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know that next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining.
Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, UCF! A pick six!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 776 cancel. 776 cancel. Down. Kill, kill, kill.
Making side adjustments here.
28, cruise.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Maybe some room here. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game one going exactly how they scripted it.
Going for 2 here, and if they get it, it'll be a 5-possession game. Sellers. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Here's Carr to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Watson. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
With the catch, it's Wade. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throwing, Carr. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Carr. Under fire. And it's a sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Sends it back in motion.
29 marker. 29 marker. Wilson.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had...
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Here's Sellers to throw. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Could be an alley. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, UCF.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Here's Carr to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The old coaching cliche goes 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort.